More new details have been coming out regarding another backstage fight in AEW. So we'll see what the latest is there. We'll also check out the start of Triple H's complete makeover for WWE, Alexa Bliss's movie, and more. Let's start things off with the beginning of Triple H's big makeover for the WWE television product. Everyone has been talking about how the 2023 WWE Draft will be a big moment for Triple H's era. But the draft is still many months away. What's here right now is the season premieres for Raw and Smackdown. Season premieres are obviously a big deal for regular TV series. Season premieres usually change up the series, introduce new characters, storylines, and so on. But in WWE and other live sports in general, season premieres don't really work in the same light. Sure, in the years past, they'll give us a little title match and maybe some new overlay graphics for Raw and Smackdown. But that was really it. There wasn't much to expect from a WWE season premiere. But it looks like that's changing with this year's season premieres. These season premieres are actually going to include a handful of major changes to the product and presentation. A whole bunch of shakeups and return for all the WWE brands. So let's take a look at WWE's announcement. WWE released an article detailing all the changes to the brands. They had this to say, quote, "On Friday Night SmackDown, the commentary table will be headed by Michael Cole and Wade Barrett doing color commentary. Samantha Irvin will be the ring announcer, and interviews will be conducted by Kayla Braxton and Megan Morant. On Monday Night Raw, Corey Graves will be providing his colorful insights and will be joined by Kevin Patrick on play-by-play. Mike Rome will continue to announce from the ring, and Byron Saxton will transition from the commentary booth to backstage interviews. Also joining Saxton in backstage interviews is none other than Cathy Kelley in her return to WWE. Over on NXT, Vic Joseph will be assisted by six-time world champion and WWE Hall of Famer Booker T. Alicia Taylor will still provide her exceptional voice to ring announcing, and Mackenzie Mitchell will once again be conducting interviews. On the premium live event side, Michael Cole and Corey Graves will come together again to announce from the booth. Pat McAfee will return to the WWE announcing booth following his commitments to ESPN's College Game Day." End quote. So just a big shakeup of new faces and even returning faces all coming to Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. To sum up the new commentary teams, you have Corey Graves and Kevin Patrick on Raw, then Michael Cole and Wade Barrett on SmackDown, with Vic Joseph and Booker T taking over for NXT. There's also a surprise and returning name there with Cathy Kelley. Cathy spent her first years in WWE as a big part of the digital department team for WWE, and worked her way all the way up to backstage journalist on the main roster, but left WWE several years ago. So she's back in WWE and will be picking back up from where she left off at on Raw. On top of the shift to the personnel, we should definitely expect to see a slight rebranding for each brand. Maybe some new graphics and things of that sort. It was definitely some exciting news there that will in fact give these new seasons of Raw and SmackDown an actual new feel to it. So fans will be paying close attention to those changes. Tension has been high all week between Andrade and Sammy Guevara. It was nothing but back and forth tweets that all included personal jabs at each other. And when it comes to the world of professional wrestling, it can sometimes be hard to determine if a tweet is real drama or not, because sometimes social media is used to create and generate buzz for upcoming feuds and storylines. So at first, no one knew if these tweets between Andrade and Sammy were really fake or if it was legitimate. But the answer to that question was revealed backstage at AEW Dynamite this week. TMZ officially reported that Sammy and Andrade got into it again backstage, which led to punches being exchanged. Andrade was sent home while Sammy was featured in the main event of the night and even picked up a win in that match. Andrade's immediate response to the fight was a graphic that read, "Respect me and I'll respect you." Fans were a bit stunned to see one individual from the fight remain on the show while the other party was sent home. Fans all agreed that it was a weird way to handle the situation. Andrade was previously set for a match on AEW Rampage, in which, if he lost, he would leave AEW forever. And that's not much of a punishment to Andrade. In fact, it may be actually what he wants. Andrade requested his release from WWE because he felt like they weren't really using him to his full potential. So he goes over to AEW. Feels like a big signing for the company for a while, until he was missing for several months. And in recent weeks, Andrade has been throwing around hints that he now wants his release from AEW. And according to this match stipulation that they set up, it looks like Andrade may get his wish. If released from AEW, the question now becomes, where will Andrade sign to next? Some fans feel like WWE is once again a strong landing spot for Andrade, with Triple H now in control and his wife, Charlotte Flair, still being there as well. So there's a good chance that Andrade could end up back in WWE after all. But that'll be a big free agent to keep an eye on if he does get his release from AEW. The route of acting is a route that many superstars take after their time in WWE. The Rock was obviously the first one to kick the door down and become arguably the biggest actor in Hollywood. And now we're seeing John Cena following in those same exact footsteps. And now, more and more current superstars have been expressing their interest in acting. One of those superstars being Alexa Bliss. She said in several interviews that she does have plans and desires to try out acting. She already has an acting coach that she's been working with over the last few years for her WWE work. If you go back to 2020, a large part of Alexa's storyline and direction at the time largely depended on her acting skills, and she definitely delivered, big time. That whole run alongside Bray Wyatt really opened up everyone's eyes to see just how talented of an actress she really was. So after seeing all of her character work in 2020 and 2021, it really had fans excited for the future and to see what Alexa would look like in a full acting role. And according to some new teasers from Alexa Bliss herself, it doesn't look like we'll have to wait that long. Alexa took to Twitter to post a picture of what appears to be a little movie set with her face being in the main filming camera. She also posted more pictures with all these emojis that related to a movie. So the details of whatever this project may be isn't quite out yet, but it looks like Alexa will definitely have a role in whatever it is. Obviously, due to WWE's big schedule, it's impossible to assume that Alexa, or any other superstar for that matter, has a lot of free time for filming. WWE superstar schedules are very tight with limited free time, so fans are just assuming that it'll either be a short film or a secondary role. Either way, it's something to be excited about, and there's going to be a lot of WWE fans out there that will be tuning in to see Alexa's performance in this upcoming project. But what are your thoughts on today's stories? Leave your comments below. Don't forget to subscribe with all notifications on, and leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, guys.